Ara Ara.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Ara Ara Channel. Today I'm with my co-host Viz as usual, and we have two guests today, Alnemer and Jeenzo. And today is a bit different from the usual topics that we have. We will be talking more of a very sensitive topic. We all know about the current passing of Akira Toriyama, and as we all know, he has made a huge impact on not just anime but also manga and the Japanese culture as a whole. And we would all want to sort of record this episode as a remembrance for that. So that's why we also have Jeenzo and Elnummer today, because they are, as you can see, like huge fans and admirers of Akira's work. So yeah,
Full
just found
hoodie.
this
yeah,
Pikachu as well. By the way, can you see this? It's what's it called? Super Saiyan Pikachu.
So cute.
I just
Oh,
found
yo,
it
that's
next to me.
sick.
Yeah.
that is super sick. So like you can tell like they are ready,
Huge
like
fans.
ready, yeah, huge fans. Can you guys talk about a little bit about yourselves first, actually? If we could start with Jinzo.
Yeah. So my name is Hamad Smail. People call me Jeenzo. I work in aviation engineering. Other than that, I cosplay. One of the cosplays actually in plan is a Bardock cosplay. Hopefully one day it's gonna be done. And other than that, I wrestle as well. My finisher, my actual like technically ultimate move in wrestling is a Dragon Ball inspired actually.
That's a fan
Yeah.
right there.
Exactly. And yeah, I've been watching Dragon Ball. Literally, it's one of my first cartoons ever, and it's technically the first anime I ever watched. It was dubbed, but then later on, when Super came out, I watched it in like subbed as well. But I watched the first Dragon Ball Z, 276 episodes, two times.
2 times.
Wow.
Like, if I say Dragon Ball is my favorite show or like my favorite cartoon, it's an understatement. It's like it's way up there compared to other animes and everything. So when people ask me what's your favorite anime, I don't say Dragon Ball. I'll say like some of the animes that I watched because Dragon Ball is way up there. I'll be like, oh, Dragon Ball is not counted. It's just Dragon Ball, and I love it. Like
It
I
has
know
its
some
own
people
place, you know?
exactly. It's
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, like the movies and everything. Super Broly is one of my favorite anime movies. I cannot stop like gushing over it. I think I watched it four times maybe, and the fight scene is just crisp. But anyways, Dragon Ball inspired me for a lot of things other than just awesome the anime is. It's one of the reasons why I got into the gym and trying to get buff, basically. Like trying to get those Saiyan muscles, basically. And that's who I am, basically.
My name is Ibrahim. Some people know me as Alnemer from my Instagram account. I'm a university student and I study computer science at the moment. Actually, my favorite anime is Dragon Ball, but my first anime that I watched was what's called Parasite, which was like 20 something episodes. The only reason I watched it because it wasn't that long. I'm not a person that watches anime or series or anything. I just wanted to get rid of it because it was 20 episodes. Yeah, just watch it for like 2 days and it's done. But after like a few years, I saw my brother like collecting figures of Dragon Ball. Actually, the reason why I started watching Dragon Ball is because I saw a meme about Ultra Instinct, and then I
Oh,
decided,
okay.
and then I decided, the theme song, right? The
Yeah.
theme song.
Hmm.
After I
So you
watched like
started
just one or two memes, the tin, you know that one, right?
Mm.
tin, 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 tin,
Yeah,
tin,
that one.
tin. So
So
you basically started with Dragon Ball Super.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
the
I
anime.
watched the meme.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I watched Dragon Ball Z.
I think I first started watching Dragon Ball. It was 2002, I think.
Wow.
I
Yeah, I
used
think it
to
was
watch it
2000.
when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they used to put it on Spacetoon. Remember those
Yeah,
days?
yeah,
Back
Yeah,
in
that's
Channel
in
3.
Arabic, and it was in Arabic. It was in Arabic.
Do you guys watch the anime in Arabic? How does it
When we
feel
were
for
kids,
you
yeah.
guys?
it's weird. In Arabic, Goku isn't. His name is Gogo, and he wasn't like an idiot that only loves fighting. He actually had like morals and stuff like that, and like he was really smart technically in Arabic. In Japanese, he is battle smart, but other than that, Goku is an airhead. I
You
love
guys were
him.
in for a rude awakening when you watched the Japanese dub. You're like, who is this guy? This is not Gogo.
No, in the Arabic song, it says that Goku he wants to like guide people, they make them true, hopeful, blah blah stuff like that. Yeah, he is that. But in the Arabic version, they emphasized on it so much. No, that's not Goku. Maybe that's Gohan, but no. Goku wants to fight the strongest opponent and get stronger. That's it. He threw a sensu bean to Cell so he can be at full strength to fight his own son. Here you go, Self. You got this, son.
Like,
I love him.
yeah, Goku is a bit, maybe he got a bit of a brain damage from when he was a kid.
No,
Remember?
he fell on his face.
Yeah, that's why he stopped being this aggressive Super Saiyan and just became,
Basically,
Didn't he hit his head? That's the reason why he became stupid.
yeah,
Yeah.
He was a kid.
exactly.
Yeah, he hit
Yeah,
his head. Yeah.
exactly.
So he does have
like,
brain damage.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
But
as
it
far as
wasn't
I
emphasized in the Arabic. That's the thing.
Yeah, in Arabic it was different. Yeah, in Arabic it was different.
yeah. But I think that's common for animes that are being localized. Because me growing up in the Philippines, just a bit of a background for the both of us. I grew up in the Philippines, and Amy here is obviously a Filipina, but she grew up. I mean, born and raised in Dubai. So I feel like, in terms of childhood memories, she can relate more to you guys than me. Because for me, it's a totally different experience. In the Philippines, it's also in Tagalog, like in our language. And it's the same feeling as you guys. Like, it felt weird when I watched the Japanese stuff because it's like, who is this guy? Like, this is not how it was on TV. So yeah.
Wait, question for both of you, Amy and Viv. Do you know Mang Jose?
Mang Jose, yeah. Is it the song or the
Mang
sauce?
The
Jose.
snack?
Ah,
Mang
the
Jose.
Ang
Akira.
superhero na. Sorry. I got carried away. So yeah, anyway, going back.
Superhero pie. Yeah, going back.
First of all, I wanted to ask, how big was Dragon Ball in the UAE? Because in the Philippines, it's everyone is talking about it. Even kids who doesn't like anime, everyone in school will be talking about it. If you miss an episode, everyone will be discussing, oh, you missed this episode, this is what happened yesterday and stuff, because it was being shown in the Philippines on a daily basis. That's how it is. And as you know, guys, anime in Philippines is huge. But I wanted to know, like, how is it in the UAE? Was it as big as like that, or is it more of a casual thing?
To me, I think it's actually big. Like if I ask my dad, he would know who Goku is. Dragon Ball is like Pokemon over here as well. It's recognizable. Like literally, like after showing this, like Pikachu,
Yeah.
Goku, technically the ultimate combination for like.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
for boomers and Gen Xers, if you
Yes.
say anime, that's the two things.
That
Basic.
comes into mind, yeah.
Yeah, they would call it all either Gogo or Dragon Ball, and yeah, it's really big over here in the Middle East. Let's just say the Middle East.
Was your experience the same, Alnemer?
Not really, actually. No, mine is completely opposite. When I was in school, I never heard anyone talk about anime up until high school, and I met only like a few people who actually talked about anime. Because up until high school, I didn't really watch anything. The only anime I watched at that point was Parasite, and then I met my friends who watched like One Piece and they watched Dragon Ball at the same time, and they kept telling me to watch and stuff, but I'm just too lazy.
Imagine your friends introducing you, oh, watch One Piece. It has 1,000 episodes, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
And how about Dragon Ball Z? Oh yeah, it has 200 plus episodes for just one arc, but yeah, it's fine. You'll get used to
Actually,
it.
Dragon Ball is the only long anime I watched.
Really?
The only long anime I watched. I watched like 200 episodes of One Piece and then I just stopped. I got bored. I just got lazy. Not bored. Okay, the anime is good. I agree, but I got lazy. All right, I got lazy. It's 1,000 episodes. I'm not gonna watch 1,000.
He started
episodes.
sweating. He was like, "Oh, hold on. There's a lot of One Piece fans."
I
Let me
have
just
I have a
retract my
Shanks figure. I have a
statement."
Shanks figure. Okay, I like One Piece. Okay.
He got pressured with how we
I-
looked like when we shot.
The thing is, I like One Piece as well. I actually watched One Piece. I watched the first 13 episodes and then stopped.
13.
Yeah,
It's a world
to be
record.
fair, like
I don't want this
I
to be
watched
a One Piece episode, but guys, give it a chance. Sorry.
I know it's good, but the thing is, Dragon Ball. I grew up with it. I have to watch it. Right now, what's coming out next is Dragon Ball Daima. I'm not sure how it's gonna be. It's gonna be more catered to kids because they're gonna revert everyone back into their childlike state. They look cute and everything, so I'm not sure. What I wanted to see was the animation keeping the style of Dragon Ball Super Broly, which was amazing. Like Dragon Ball Superhero, I'll give it to them. They tried to make the 3D animation work. It was okay-ish. The story was nice. I know they hit a lot of nostalgia points with Gohan. Wait, spoiler. I'm not sure if this is a spoiler to people, but like Gohan's new transformation.
Go for it.
I mean, yeah, it's been what, like 2 years, 3 years, 2 years,
Yeah,
I think.
It's not a spoiler.
If you haven't watched it, then
Yeah,
that's your
It's
fault.
on you.
Yeah, it is.
Go
It is. Yeah.
It's actually a good movie. Dragon Ball Superhero. It's actually a good movie. They gave Piccolo the well-deserved transformation that he gets. Piccolo
Finally.
Orange. The name can be fixed. I know. It's like Super Saiyan Blue, which was actually what's it called? Fan made. It got made into the anime as well. Gohan Beast was literally hitting every nostalgic point from when Gohan first transformed into Super Saiyan 2. It's kind of a cash grab for them, like just to draw in back the old fandom. But it is what it is, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I wasn't a huge fan of the movie after I watched it. I get the whole Beast form is amazing. The Beast form, Orange Piccolo, they're amazing, and all the story is good. That's not the issue. My issue with it was that like some things just didn't make sense to me, and even in the movie itself, they call it out. I might be nitpicking here, but you remember when Piccolo was wearing the soldier armor, and Hogohan didn't recognize him, and then his daughter, who's like what, just child, recognized him. It kind of doesn't make sense for me. Also, the fact that when he transformed, obviously, when you transform, they have to be like training, right? In Dragon Ball Z, we all know this, that they have to be consistently training for them to actually transform. And then when
Okay.
Gohan does it, it's like, oh, I was training in secret.
No, the thing is with Gohan, they check it too. He has his what's it called hidden potential. So there's three characters in Dragon Ball that have that hidden potential, and they're always compared to each other. One is Gohan. His hidden potential is like huge.
It's the half Saiyans,
When
basically.
half Saiyans, but like Gohan has like the biggest hidden potential. Like especially when he was stronger than Goku and Piccolo when he was
Yeah.
like what 5?
I think even Akira Toriyama said that Gohan is actually stronger than Goku.
Yeah, Gohan was actually supposed to be the main protagonist in the Buu arc, but then they
Okay.
changed it because because
The
they
fans.
wanted Goku back.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want to go.
So the second guy with the ultimate hidden potential is, well, of course, Broly. He evolves as he fights.
Mhm.
And then the one, in my opinion, that has the biggest hidden potential, and it's not because of his race, it's because of him. Even in his race, he's considered as a beast, technically, which is Frieza.
Yeah.
What about Goten though?
Gota?
Goten, the youngest
that?
child.
Who's that?
What do you mean who's that, bro?
Oh my
Bro,
god!
bro, what do you mean? You don't know Goten?
Who's that? Just chuck him aside. Like, they literally forgot about him.
He's not a. He does not
They
exist.
didn't give him a character development. He's just like, oh, okay, Goten is cute. That's it.
I think Goten has potential, but they just threw him away.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Fun fact about me, sometimes at work, I listen to like what if stories. People like just make up their own stories. What if Vegeta crashed on Earth instead of Goku? What if Chi-Chi became a Saiyan by a wish or something? What if Bardock and Gine survived the blast? A lot of things, a lot of what ifs, and a lot of them make more sense than the actual story. Respect to Akira Toriyama, respect to what he did, but let's be honest, he even said it, he forgets a lot.
Yeah.
You guys know Launch, right?
Yeah, Launch. Yeah. The blue-haired girl.
Yeah, the first Super Saiyan, technically, when she turns her hair
Yeah,
yellow
yellow.
when she gets
Yellow hair, yeah.
the reason why she wasn't technically in Dragon Ball Z a lot, in Dragon Ball Z, she was in 2 episodes. I think 2 episodes. One, she was sad because Tien died. And in another episode, I think she was giving some of her energy to Goku for the Genki Dama against Buu. But the reason why she wasn't in the anime, and Akira Toriyama explained, because he forgot about her.
And there was also one more, I think. He forgot the tail.
He didn't forget the tails. The tails existed and everything. The only reason why he excluded the tails, because he found it hard to draw them, and he was lazy to draw them. No, that's actually serious.
One more theory. Oh, no, this is not a theory. I think this was confirmed.
It's
The
not a
only
theory.
reason why the Saiyans have yellow hair was because he's too lazy to shade them
Oh,
anymore. Right? 'Cause
Yeah. I heard about that one. Yeah, I heard about that one.
that's why they're called the Golden Warrior, because he's like, yeah, I'll just draw the silhouette of the hair, but it's up to you guys to think how blonde he is, you know? Because, yeah, printing back then, it's very hard to do the shading, yeah.
That sparked the false Saiyan argument, because what's it called? In Dragon Ball, when Lord Slug attacked, there you can see Goku becoming like kind of a Super Saiyan, but he was like orangish. The guys that made the movie, they saw the silhouette of what a Super Saiyan would look like, but they didn't know the color scheme.
The colors, yeah.
So now they're calling it the false Super Saiyan, not the actual one. Even though technically it was going to be the debut of the Super Saiyan. One of the things that made Saiyans unique was the tail. For me, transforming into the Ozaru form. This is why Super Saiyan form, even though GT is like something on its own, Super Saiyan form is my favorite Super Saiyan form of all time, because it looks primal. It actually gives the legendary Super Saiyan meaning. Like, this is what a Super Saiyan should look like. A giant monkey. They're monkeys. I love them because they're monkeys. And
You're
then,
just being biased.
He's so passionate about it.
You're just being biased, man. Come on, look at your hat. You're being biased.
No, but like, let's be honest, honestly. Super Saiyans, what's so unique about them is the tail and the golden Ozaru, not the golden, I mean the Ozaru form. cut the tail off, they look human. Like it's just human, and then they can transform into Super Saiyans. And then Goku has Ultra Instinct. Fun fact: the first person to like, other than the angels and gods, to unlock Ultra Instinct, because that was in the manga, was Master Roshi. And then Goku learns from him to transform in the anime, because he fought Jiren in that form, in like false Ultra Instinct. Jiren was trying to hit Master Roshi, and Master Roshi was just like avoiding attacks. What's okay if we're talking about power levels, even though they're insignificant now? Master Roshi's maybe power level in Tournament of Power was like, let's say 10 million or something, and we're talking about characters that are their power levels are in the septillions and stuff like that. Numbers you can't even like fathom. And he was like 10 million or something. He's just an old man with experience. This is why I love Master Roshi. He's one of my favorite characters. But yeah, that's how Akira Toriyama is. The story could have been better, but come on, he gave us something literally to like just remember for the ages. I really want them to make like a Walt Disney statue, like you know the Walt Disney with like Walt Disney and then Mickey next to him. I want like one with Akira Toriyama and Goku. They're just like what's it called, doing a fusion form or something. Like they're trying to fuse. That would be amazing. He was one of the pioneers for anime.
Just to add to what you're saying, he's technically, I wouldn't say the father of anime, because obviously we have other people for that. But like, he started the fad in the 80s and then going to the 90s. He inspired a lot of other mangakas to start drawing. Like even Oda of One Piece and Kishimoto of Naruto, they wrote very lengthy messages for Akira Toriyama when he passed away, because like he inspired both of them to start drawing. We wouldn't have the big three right now as it is if it's not for Akira Toriyama. But speaking of Dragon Ball, we've been talking about a lot of Dragon Ball now, but I want to ask you guys, what is the most memorable moment for you?
For me, it's actually two scenes. I'll start with the second top for me. The second top was the father Kamehameha when Gohan was firing a Kamehameha with one hand. I actually even made a post on Instagram with a friend of mine. We were in the gym and we were like doing a beam struggle together. Mine was only the one-handed Kamehameha, and his was like a final flash, basically. That will always bring goosebumps to me. Makes me like shiver, like seeing it of how epic it was. And let's say an honorable mention is when Gohan became Super Saiyan 2. The song, the Japanese and English. And there was one time we had like throwback scene in our wrestling things. Our theme music was like something from the 90s or something. My theme song was Day of Fate, which is the Gohan theme. So it was like,
you're very biased with Gohan, huh?
Gohan actually isn't one of my favorite characters, but it's just that those scenes, I love them. But now my ultimate scene, which is for my favorite character, Vegeta. Even though he gets a lot of L's, we still love him. Mock my pride! But anyways, my favorite scene in Dragon Ball, Vegeta's final atonement, when he gave up his life to try to kill Buu. To the point, I actually have a shirt. The back of it is literally Vegeta just like looking back when he was saying to this goes out for you, Bulma, Trunks, and yes, even you, Kakarot. I literally have that printed on the back of that shirt. Like I don't have it printed. I found that shirt and I was like, give me that shirt. I don't care how much it is. Give me that shirt. And I have like 2 Instagram posts about it on my Instagram. Those are like my most memorable scenes. Others are amazing. Like there's the Master Roshi like epic battle, like in the Tournament of Power. The team up of Goku, Frieza, and Android 17 versus Jiren. That's amazing. Ultra Instinct, but like the Gohan one and Vegeta one, I can't stop thinking about it. And sometimes like whenever I feel like I just need that extra push in the gym, I might watch those scenes again.
Yeah, just for the motivation. How about you, Alnemer? You've been quiet.
Well, for me,
bro, share something.
I'm listening to Jeenzo. Jeenzo's talking. I can't interrupt him,
Yeah, respect your elders. Yes.
Yeah, respect your elders. Exactly.
Okay, how about you, Alnemer?
Well, I mean, there's so many scenes to pick from, but for me, from Goku's side, my favorite scene is when he turned Super Saiyan 3 against Jinanba. I don't know if any of you have seen that.
Oh, okay, that's actually not a bad one. That
the top one though, not the.
It's just you're saying it's not a bad one, like bro.
Like Super Saiyan 3 is a really sensitive topic to people. Like they're saying it's the useless transformation at the point.
Bro, I saw a video about it. The thing is, Super Saiyan 3 is stronger than it should be. Like it's so much stronger than it is. and
Mm-hmm.
how they showed it in the anime and in the movie, it's actually so much stronger. Because the thing about Super Saiyan 3 is that it takes a toll with the energy, but in return he gets like huge amount of power. It's a risk reward thing.
That's the thing with the Super Saiyan 3. There are better transformations, which with
Yeah.
better control now, basically with blue and everything. If like, sorry, just one thing. Two transformations that they didn't give justice were Super Saiyan 3. Literally, I think it has only one win, which is the movie where like you guys know Tapion. He's the guy that technically gave Trunks his sword, the one that he's using now technically. In that movie, when he was fighting that giant being, he gave him like a dragon fist, and that's the only time Super Saiyan 3 actually had a win. And then Super Saiyan God, when it got introduced, I was like, okay, this is fresh. He looks lean, but like with more power, like he's tranquil, calm. I thought this would have been like amazing, but literally next movie, forget about it. Give us a blue.
Yeah.
Give it some
Yeah.
time. It's actually a cool
Yeah.
transformation, but like, anyways, continuing. I'm sorry.
But
He's so
what was
passionate in
the
Dragon Ball. He's like, just
I
like
love
that.
Dragon Ball.
other? My second favorite scene is also the Vegeta one where
Have
he
you?
blew himself up.
Have
The
you?
only reason is because the character development, like when Vegeta went from this like soulless guy who doesn't care about anyone to becoming the guy who just tries to save everyone in like a split second like that. It's just like I think it's one of the best moments in the anime, all of it. Like, because that's when Vegeta's character starts developing from that
Yeah,
moment.
Exactly. Like
true.
one thing about that part, the Majin Vegeta part, like when Goku died in the Cell arc, Vegeta lost all hope basically. Yeah, he
Yeah.
became a family man, blah blah blah, stuff like that. He lost his drive to fight. His rival just died. The next strongest opponent is Gohan. Where's Gohan? He's not doing anything. He's being Saiyaman.
Studying.
Sorry,
She's forcing
but
him
yeah,
to study.
yeah. Okay, just one thing. There's a YouTube series called Dragon Ball Abridged. If you want to know how many times I watched it, you will grab your head. I think it's at the moment 60 episodes. They're just like it's funny dubbed versions of the anime series of Dragon Ball Z. It stops at the Cell arc, and then the Buu arc is just like snippets. But anyways, I watched the full 60 episodes plus the movies. There's like 12 or 18 movies. Each are like 30 minutes. Like the least are 5, and then the most are like 30 minutes. I watched everything over, I'm pretty sure, over 200 times. To the point that I can close my eyes, listen to it, and remember it scene by scene.
Scenes.
I, I
Bro,
can
you're
even like
crazy.
yeah, I can even recite what they're saying in the Upright series. Like I remember the part where like Cell blasts Trunks in the chest, and then they're talking about like death and everything, like the other guys, and then Vegeta's like, ah, "My baby boy!" And then he charges at Cell, and Gohan is like, "Vegeta, no! Vegeta, yes!"
Yeah.
Be surprised
But
though.
anyway,
First,
As you said, the character development of Vegeta from being a soulless guy to being a family man, and then loving Bulma and with Trunks. And
exactly.
Being a
That
better
was
father.
emphasized. That was yeah. That was emphasized in the Buu arc when
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like when he lost Goku. Basically, he didn't have like the drive to fight and everything. But then when Goku came back, he was like, "What the f- are you doing here, bro?" And then like they just went back to it. He literally joined that tournament in that time just to fight Goku. He didn't care about everyone, like anyone. When they were like testing their punching strength, everyone's like going like to
Yeah.
just like keep it as low as possible. Vegeta just wait, Vegeta. Oh shit! Wait,
Recognition.
hold on. Vegeta just went like,
the whole machine.
and the machine was gone, and then the announcer's eyes were like just popping out. It killed me. But anyways, this is when Bibbidi Bobbidi, Bobbidi. This is how I remember them. Bobbidi.
Bibbidi
This is
bobbidi.
how.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's their name, yeah, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. But anyways, this is how he found out that inner evil that is in Vegeta. It's there, but like it doesn't show. This is how he took control of him. But then, like I'm getting goosebumps at this point. This is when what's it called? He was trying to take control of Vegeta. He wanted extra power for Buu. Vegeta didn't care. He's like, I'm not gonna say it. Vegeta would always visit Gohan, fight me, and then Gohan is like, no, and then he would go to him, fight me, And he's like, Vegeta, no. And then, why the fuck you fight me? And yeah, but yeah, the abridged series is a huge factor for me. Like, if I forget something like that happened in the anime, I can just go back to the abridged series. There's one part, if you guys remember, Tien. Tien is actually one of my favorite
Oh,
characters.
yeah, power levels, right? Against Cell, he was against Cell.
That's, by the way, Ibrahim, that's from the abridged series. That's from the
Yeah, I
abridged
watched
series.
it. I didn't know the name of it, but I know what it is. I know what it is. I've seen clips of
Yeah.
it.
I love that moment when like Cell was like, "Oh look, it's Tien. What are you gonna do about it?" And then he was like, "You know what? Super Saiyans, power levels, and you, Kiko, oh!" And he was like, "Oh, so cute." And then and he's just like Kiko hoeing all the time. And the Kiko, even in the anime, every series, whatever, the reason why it's powerful, it's actually like takes from the energy of the person. It doesn't take just from the ki, even his life energy. Like when he did it to Nappa, he literally died after doing one. And against Cell, he fired like almost 10, 20 times. Kiko, oh, and Cell is trying to get back. And then at the final one, he's like, "Are you done?" Tien was like, "Kiko, bah." And then when he was dying, Cell was like, "What's your final words?" And then Tien was like, "Kiko, yourself."
But wait. I think Alnemer was not yet done with his top scenes. He only mentioned 2, and you were about to mention top.
I mentioned 2. How many am I supposed to mention?
No. I thought that's your top.
Because like there's so many. Like
There's so
that's the
many.
problem.
Yeah.
so many. Yeah, there's so many. I have so many like scenes. Super Saiyan 3 against Boo, or when Vegito fights Boo, and when he was a candy and he just starts beating up
Yeah.
He's the candy.
Goku
That's one of my
sacrifice when he fought
favorites.
Cell.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah.
There's one more scene when Gohan was against Boo, and Boo was like, "So, what's he say? So little man, you want to fight me?" And Gohan said, "Fight you? Nah, I want to." That was one of the coldest scene.
Gohan is so
Gohan.
arrogant at times, no? Like
Yeah. When he gets like a huge power up,
Yeah.
he just becomes arrogant and then he loses.
That's the same fight.
It's like Vegeta.
But wait, for me, I'm not as a huge fan as you guys when it comes to Dragon Ball. I've only watched, I think, until Buu Saga. You guys will hate me
Yeah.
more. I remember it's not Buu Saga. I watched until GT.
No one cares about GT.
No. Let me say one thing. I am one of the few people that actually find GT enjoyable. Yeah, it's not as good as the other parts, but GT is enjoyable, and it gave us one of the coldest transformations for me, my favorite, which is Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
It should be the ultimate transformation for a Saiyan. Most people don't mention it. Most people don't know it. Do you guys know about Dragon Ball Heroes?
I
Yeah.
know that one. No.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
Basically, Dragon Ball Heroes is just an anime made for fans, just fan service. Literally, it's fan service. Every transformation you want for a character is literally there. You want Broly Super Saiyan 4? You got it. You want Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, but like a new form? You got it. You want the Super Saiyan that is Super Saiyan 3, but stronger than the gods? You got it.
It's a fan service.
Wait, one more thing. You want Goku versus Goku? You also got it as well.
Let me add to that. You want Goku Super Saiyan 4 versus Goku Super Saiyan Blue? You got it. Literally
You want Goku Super
comparing
Saiyan
the
4
two.
versus Ultra Instinct? You also got it. They just put everything in it. Everything is just in it.
The story is like non-existent, but like
Oh, I don't care about
anime-
the story. It's just the fight scenes were amazing. I didn't care about the story.
it goes hard.
What plot twist? He doesn't care about plot twist or what plot. We don't need that.
Because the plot twist is like the plot twist. You need to be like Einstein or like someone just who needs to think about it. You know, it's like time, universes, and stuff. I don't want to think about that. I'm here to watch
See the
fights.
fight.
That's it.
That's it.
Just
Yeah.
beat up each other. That's all I'm here for.
You remember the Black Goku arc, right?
Yeah.
It's fine, guys.
Look
He's
at my
not
hoodie.
black. But anyway,
Oh,
so,
you're really
Yeah. He's not black.
I don't know
Oh,
if I feel
yeah.
offended.
I've seen a meme about it. It's just that clip, and then the quote on it is that POV, you're a police officer in America.
Like when I first watched it, I was like, did I get offended by this? Yeah.
We'll be
Just cut it. Yeah, just cut it away.
No, like, you want to
I'm
cut
just
that.
joking.
But anyway, in the Black arc, a lot of people were disappointed by the ending. Like the ending was really bad. I will say it myself. The ending was like Goku Black and Zamasu fused, and then they became like this ultimate being. They took over the full-on universe. And then what did Goku do to like stop that? He pressed a button. He brought Zenosama, the king of all. The literally, like if we're yeah, there are gods in Dragon Ball, but like we don't care about them. We just care about Zeno. He's like the ultimate one. He was like, I don't like this place. He was like, boom. He deleted the whole universe, and that's it. It's anticlimactic as
Yeah.
honestly. Like they should have given Trunks the win. Trunks should have done something because this is his story. He should have been the savior. Blah blah. Ended as for him killing Zamasu, killing Goku. Something happens. The Mafuba, whatever. Something happens. Like give Trunks the win. It's the same with Vegeta versus Frieza in Resurrection F. Why did Goku take the win? Vegeta had like more like with Frieza, like he was abused by him. His planet got destroyed by him. Blah blah blah. There's a lot of things. Vegeta.
Like there's more emotion. There's
Yes,
more
it was
emotion.
supposed to be Vegeta's moment, but no, chuck it to Goku. Goku, no, he's gonna destroy the world.
They're coming
So
out.
now,
Goodbye.
so this one is a spoiler actually, so I'm not sure if I should say it, but okay, you know what? Out of context, I'm not gonna say anything what's happening later on, but everyone knows Frieza's alive now, basically after the Tournament of Power, blah blah blah, because he came back to Earth to take the Dragon Ball, so he can wish to be 2 inches taller. And I'm not joking, by the way. He actually wants to wish to be like 5 centimeters taller,
5
basically,
centimeters. Yeah, five
in his
centimeters.
final, yes, in his final form. But anyways,
I
so
remember
right now,
Bulma's wish though. I
No,
got a
but
spoiler, but
yeah,
like
he wanted
yeah,
to wish. He wanted to wish for 5 centimeters gradually, so no one would think that he just like
exactly,
so that people would think that he's actually
gradually.
growing.
That's a
something like
smart
this.
way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he didn't want the immortality. He didn't want like any wishes. He has everything. He's like the emperor of the universe. And if he wished for immortality, he talked about his time in hell when he was surrounded by like what's it called, the munchkins and everything, and he was like just angry. That was his eternity, and he doesn't want that. But I really hope Vegeta gets something against Frieza and actually gets a win against him. Like I don't think they went further in the manga about that, but I hope later on when they continue the manga, hopefully they continue the manga, it's gonna be Vegeta getting his win, hopefully.
But wait, I'm still not
I
done with
do.
the top moments. The second top for me is the energy ball scene about Majin Buu. I just feel like
The
it's a
spirit bomb?
collective, yeah, spirit bomb. Because I'm not sure if it's called spirit bomb for you guys, Genki Dama. For us, in energy bomb in the Philippines, so it has a lot of names. But
Oh,
for me, it's a collective experience of like watching it on TV, live television, and then every kid that you will see is like raising their hands, and people will be thinking that they're weird. Why are they raising their hands? Because like for us, if we see kids who are doing Naruto run nowadays, we feel that they're weird.
Yeah.
But for us, we're doing Kamehameha and like key control secretly, and the energy bomb and like the Genki Dama, And the top for me is the first time Goku became a Super Saiyan.
yeah,
Oh,
that's like
Of
it's a
course,
classic.
like,
It's a classic. It's
it's
a
a
classic.
classic, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's a classic.
when Krillin died because of Frieza,
Yeah.
he was just like super angry, and then you can see the hair going up slowly, turning yellow, and then like
yeah.
the
And the
I
thing,
best.
am a super sandwich.
the thing I liked about that moment is that Goku, in a split second in the animation when he turned Super Saiyan, he looked like a monkey. Like he looked like the
Mm.
Ozaru form for like a split second. I don't know if you noticed, but for me, when I see it, it kind of looks like a monkey when he does. And I think if it was done deliberately, then that's amazing.
I will have to
Okay.
rewatch that scene to make sure.
Yeah, I watched it so many times. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. Amy, you were about to say something?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, obviously, like, we've spoken a lot about Dragon Ball, but are you guys a fan of other works from Toriyama aside from Dragon Ball?
So, oh man, what's her name? Arel? Arel? I think Arel, right?
I have
The
no
girl with
idea.
the purple hair. No, Arel. She has like glasses and purple hair.
Yeah, with the
The
cap.
small one.
Yeah, the
Yes,
small
that
one.
one.
Yeah,
She's an android, basically.
Mm.
And she actually fought Goku and Vegeta.
Oh yeah, that girl. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was in the first Dragon Ball anime, not the Z one. She made a cameo over there as well. I didn't watch that, but I know of it. And
You
there's
didn't
something
watch
else.
it? And you
I
call
didn't watch
yourself a fan? I'm sorry.
I call myself a fan of that.
But
Just joking.
you guys haven't played any games like Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger.
Oh, Dragon Ball Fighter
Oh,
Z.
can I just say one thing?
It's a
Since you
Dragon
mentioned
Ball, bro.
Dragon Ball. Everything is Dragon Ball.
Since you mentioned Dragon Quest, Ibrahim, do you know Dragon Quest?
I've heard of it, but I haven't looked into it.
I'll remind you what it is. Dai Shuja.
Oh, wait, they made a game of that?
There's games. I think it was a game first. I don't know. But, fun fact maybe, for me and Ibrahim, I think, أظن أنت شايف داي شجاع قبل دراجون بول صح؟
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing. It's just sometimes
Yeah,
when I was
I understand. We watched Dragon Quest before Dragon Ball, technically.
That's interesting. Can you
And-
elaborate on that?
Before Dragon Ball came on Space Tune, we had Dragon Quest. It's called Dai Shaja for us, and the main character, his name is Dai. I think there was a remake about it like a few years ago. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It's called Dragon Quest something. Dragon Quest Adventures, I think. Dai no Boken. Yeah, I think it's Dai no Boken. It tells the story of Dai, and hopefully, I think next Comic Con I might be cosplaying as Dai. Actually, I love what's it called the story. And I think in Space Tune, what we watched, the last episodes were Dai meeting his father. They have like the dragon emblem. They're like dragonborn basically, and that's it. In the anime, the remake, they made him fight his dad. And I kid you not, 2 days ago, I had a screen recording of the fight of him and his dad. I watched it fully again. It's literally a Dragon Ball fight. His dad actually shoots a Kamehameha technically. Like he closes his hand. His hand actually looks like a dragon's gaping mouth and shoots a Kamehameha at Dai. And then they're flying all over and fighting like a Dragon Ball scene technically. Like, I would actually recommend to watch that anime. I stopped at that fight. I didn't continue. I might continue later. But the animation is epic. It's actually really epic. And yeah, it's literally Dragon Ball. But yeah, that's Dragon Quest. And I think I played some of the games when I was a kid, like really young.
Yeah, but I feel like for me, the most memorable really is Dragon Ball. Like that's what
Yeah.
put Toriyama's name up there, for all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, just one thing about like the animations and everything. Do any of you know Halo?
Yeah, Halo.
The video
Yeah,
game
the
Halo,
video
yeah. One of my favorite video games, by the way. Rita is like the best story. There's an anime about Halo, by the way. It's called Halo Legends. It's not an anime. It's like different stories with different animation studios that made some of the scenes. One episode, it's called 1337 Leets, by the way, and it tells the story of a Spartan that fell on a different planet. He was fighting a brute, and on the planet there were like some other characters. And if you see it, you'll be like, I know that animation. It's literally Dragon Ball animation. I think Akira Toriyama worked on that animation for Halo, and they had like a fight scene, like literally a Dragon Ball fight scene, which was epic. Like I would never thought he would have like something in Halo, one of my favorite franchises. So I was like, oh my god, Dragon Ball and Halo, yay! But yeah,
No, he definitely inspired a lot of works and worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Collaborations, yeah.
They had a lot of collaborations because of the impact he did. I'll make this the last question. How did you guys process or cope with Akira Toriyama's passing? And what impact did it have on you guys?
yeah. I was just checking. My face was like, what? Wait, what? What? And then I checked like on. I remember finding out on my Samsung what's it called, the news list. I literally don't use that feature. Just like by mistake, when I'm like swiping, it just goes on it. I'm like, Akira Toriyama passed away at 68. I'm like, and he was 1 year away from the legendary number. And I'm like, no.
He almost got it. He almost did it. Almost.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
I was like, no way. Wait, what's gonna happen next? In my mind, I never thought he would die, basically.
Oh.
And then like my first thought, I was like, okay, where are the Dragon Balls? Where are the Dragon Balls? Let's gather them. Let's bring him back. But I don't think Dragon Balls work in that case. We can't bring someone that died from natural causes back to life.
We'll upgrade them.
Yeah, we'll just bend it, upgrade. But yeah, like hearing him passing away, like it was such a huge blow. And then like I saw a lot of people posting about it and everything, like just like reminding me and everything. Like I have a friend of mine in wrestling as well. That guy one time, both of us we wrestled in like a Dragon Ball theme. Like I had the Majin sign on my forehead, and he did the same one time. It was really hard to process for us seeing that he passed away, because we're talking about someone that impacted our lives really, really hard. Like looking at it way back, like trying to shoot Kamehamehas when we were kids, trying to go Super Saiyan, screaming on the top of our lungs. I would say sometimes, yeah, the story didn't have like meaning. Sometimes, blah blah, whatever. Everything that was happening, all of that epicness and some of the lessons that we learned in the anime because of him, they were like a lot. And I have some motivational quotes from the characters as well, like just like listening to them sometimes. It's just a lot. And I don't know, just like processing it. Like till this day, it's just unbelievable. Like we lost one of the greatest pioneers in anime. Like leaving Dragon Ball aside, we lost one of the big names in anime. Like I don't know a lot of anime creators and everything, like some of the writers, but Akira Toriyama, I will never forget the name. Mostly because in the Abridged series in Team Four Star, in the from beginning of the episode, they will like credit him a lot. So
Yeah.
Akira Toriyama. So I will never forget the name. But yeah, Ibrahim.
Well, for me, at first, I thought it was a joke.
Mhm.
I actually didn't believe it. I just thought it was a joke. I was like, nah, it's
Yeah.
fine. I'll just wait till tomorrow, and he's gonna be back. It's fine. It's whatever. And the next day, I just saw people posting. I was like, okay, maybe this is not a joke anymore. After that, I just got like a lot of memories of me as a kid coming back from school, watching Space Tune, and then just hearing that music, and it was a shock as well. Like it was a shock because there's so many amazing moments in the anime. Even though a lot of people will like share the story and stuff, but Dragon Ball is just Dragon Ball. Like
Yeah. It's
it's
just up
Dragon
there.
Yeah.
Ball. Without
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, yeah, without Dragon Ball, what will you have? Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
Exactly.
Pretty much like the fact that it's the only anime, and actually it did inspire me to work out for
Yeah,
some
I feel
Bravo
like
عليك.
like
Wow.
2 years. Yeah,
I feel like a
and
lot of
actually,
guys that I've
Yeah.
talked to always say the same thing, that Dragon Ball inspired them to start working out. Honestly,
I
we were
think most
supposed,
people,
yeah, I think we were supposed to guest Ayas as well, if you guys know him.
yeah,
He's
I
the
Oh,
know.
one
yes,
who,
yeah.
yeah.
Bro, like he actually did the Majin Vegeta first. He like cosplayed Majin Vegeta. Like the guy is a legend. He is a legend, and with Dragon Ball, he's amazing. I remember one time he posted something on his story. He was making his nephew watch Dragon Ball. I told him like, yes, teaching them young. Well done.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
supposed to be with us, but guys, as you have
Yeah,
mentioned, it's a very emotional time for him as well, especially being a super fan.
Mhm.
Even for me, I'm not a super fan like you guys, but I felt like someone important died. Like a part of my childhood died, honestly, because like
No,
as
if yeah,
for everyone, it's a collective experience for all of us, and it's just really
like
sad. Yeah.
shout out to Ayas. Like if I'm talking about like one of the biggest Dragon Ball fans, I think he's like one of the
Yeah,
top.
he's
Like
there.
I think he's like over me. Maybe I check it at that. So yeah, it was a huge blow, basically, not to just to us, to the anime world in general, honestly. And I see like all those posts about like Akira Toriyama. Like one of my favorite posts. You guys know the one where Goku's like looking back and saying bye with like angel wings and a
Oh, the
halo.
angel
the Angel Wings,
wings!
yeah, the Angel
Yeah.
Wings,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a post where like Goku like had his hand against Akira Toriyama's hand, with both of them like having the angel wings and the halo on top of their head. Like Goku was crying and Akira Toriyama was like just smiling at Goku, like just trying to comfort
Oh.
him. And I'm like, man, why? Why you gotta hit me in the
I
face like
gotta do
that?
this. I gotta
Why you
do
There's
gotta do
this.
me like that though?
there's one more post that I saw. I forgot his name. There's this demon that when you go to heaven, he's the one who decides whether you go to
Oh,
heaven or
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
I saw a
Yeah,
post. I forgot his name.
forgot his
King
name.
Yama, King Yama, King
Yeah, si
Yama.
King Yama.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah,
this drawing that Akira Toriyama went to the desk of King Yama, and then he was
it's
just
made from
crying.
mahogany. Hmm.
Like, I was like,
Yeah,
why?
send-
Why you do
if you
this to
have it, send it
me?
to me. Send it to me. I want to be myself as well.
Yeah, yeah. Because like he was asking, "What's your name?" and then he said Akira Toriyama, and then he was just like
Hey,
teary
he's
eyed.
like,
That's too much. That's too much for my
I mean,
poor heart. Yeah.
one of the posts I saw was it's a bit relatable as well. Is when Vegeta was standing in the rain, looking up in the sky.
Mm.
Yeah,
oh man,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's when he was trying to go Super Saiyan at that time.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he wasn't crying.
To get into
It was just
context.
raining.
No, he wasn't. It was just raining. Yeah, he was not crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
But still, like
I'm quoting from Full Metal Alchemist.
from an
But
alchemist,
anyway,
yeah. The
yeah.
crying of Roy Mustang, right? Like that
Oh my
iconic
god,
scene.
I cried at that moment. I literally cried, by the way. But anyways, so two topics I just want to emphasize on. So the first one is like fandom of Dragon Ball. Ibrahim may know this, like in Arabic, Goku يغلب كله. Basically, Goku beats everyone. Like in
Oh.
Goku
anime,
solos.
basically,
Goku solos.
Goku solos.
Goku solos.
Yeah, Goku solos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like give me an like at the when I was like basically one of those toxic fans, basically that Goku beats everyone, and before Dragon Ball Super, I would say yeah, Goku will beat anyone. put Superman against Goku. Okay, Prime Superman. Goku goes Ultra Instinct, beats him. But then they actually made the comparison. Yeah, Superman can beat
Yeah.
Goku technically. But
No,
anyways,
no, 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 no.
in,
I will talk back. I will talk back. Just continue. Just finish your point. Go ahead.
yeah, okay, okay. Ibrahim, let's talk about the
All right.
Superman topic. You
Let
go,
me
you
let
go.
me let me tell you. Let me tell you first. I saw a video
Uh,
about this. Okay, about the
yeah,
Superman versus Goku. The guy
yeah.
who made
And
the
then you can
video,
go.
he combines everything
Mm.
from all
Hmm.
universes. He combines them all. So all powers of Goku. So basically, he took Goku from super heroes from heroes.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay, that I didn't want to hear.
he took Superman from all the comics, all the movies, everything together,
Mhm.
and he said that even with all that power, Goku beats Superman in base level. Doesn't even need Super Saiyan. So if you
No.
want to talk about everything combined, then Goku solos, just Goku solos. If you want to
I'll
talk
say
about
one thing.
Ultra Instinct, if you're gonna talk about only Ultra Instinct, then yeah, I'll say you know what, Goku loses some fights. But if you want to combine everything, because remember in Heroes he was fighting people who can control time itself, and he was
Yeah,
beating them. Solo.
that's the thing. Here I'd say Prime Superman, when he absorbed the sun, basically, Superman gets his powers from the sun, but
Yeah,
he absorbs the sun. Kryptonite doesn't work anymore because the sun is within him. For me, Goku is strong. He is like there in the anime spectrum. But personal opinion, I love Goku and everything, but Superhero Prime can't solo Goku. I still didn't watch that video, the one you're talking about, Prime. I need to watch it and actually see it. Maybe I'll change my opinion. But if we're talking about
Yeah.
anime itself, anime, Goku can beat a lot. I had like a post on my Instagram one time. Goku was like dodging attacks from Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto. And then another one, Vegeta was dodging attacks, I think, from Sasuke and someone else from Bleach, because I didn't watch Bleach yet. And I think who else? And Zoro. They were dodging their attacks like easily. And then people were like telling me One Piece, One Piece is your uncle basically, and no, Luffy can beat Goku, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like we're talking about like
wait.
someone at
Let me.
God level.
I can have a counter argument for that. For someone who
Tell
says
me,
that Luffy can beat Goku. So
tell me.
maybe it will be a spoiler, but everyone knows, Luffy go Gear 5, right?
Yes,
Everyone
Mm-mm.
yes.
knows.
Year 5.
Did you see what happens when he powers down after he's done with fighting? What happens? He just gets tired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like, that's
There's
it. What
always a
happens
side
when
effect. Yeah, yeah.
Goku powered down from Ultra Instinct? What happened?
He goes back to his base form, and his base form is just like wow.
Bro,
But
his back just
he,
exploded. What do you mean? Did you not see when he was fighting Jiren? When he was fighting Jiren and he
I,
was about to end Jiren basically, and then the
yeah,
power of the angel basically it like took like I think his body couldn't take it, and then he was taking a full force power of the angel on his body.
hmm let's just say no, no, this is a spoiler. This is a big spoiler. But like later on, you will see what
What, in the
Goku
manga, you mean?
can in the
Yeah,
manga.
yeah. I mean, I know. I've seen it. I've
You
seen it.
like people watching this, maybe they don't know.
Yeah,
The
I know, I
people
know.
above
But,
us,
but
I
I
don't
know.
think.
I've
Yeah,
seen. I've seen. I've seen.
yeah. So yeah, you see what he does. It's just
Yeah.
spoiler alert. It kind of references technically Naruto. But anyways, anyways, yeah. When people tell me that the big three can take on Goku or something, in my opinion, I would say
No.
Goku can beat them. But there are anime characters that can technically beat Goku. One of them, people are gonna like hate me for this. Does anyone know the anime Psyche Kusuo? It's
Psyche.
a comedy anime. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Psyche.
So Psyche can beat Goku. Psyche is so powerful that he had two power mitigation antennas on his head. If he loses one only, not both of them. If he loses one of the power mitigation antennas, in his sleep, he can destroy the world. While he's sleeping, the world can be destroyed. He actually one time, by mistake, teleported his whole entire school to another island because he was asleep, and his antenna fell off. No,
Yeah,
someone
well,
took his antenna off. So imagine if he takes off both antennas. He can actually take control of time and space itself, and like literally destroy. I think he can destroy even Zeno. And if we're talking about the same anime about people that can beat Goku, at the moment there is one person that I can't talk about that can beat Goku because it's going to be a huge spoiler. Another one is Beerus. That's a given.
yeah,
Beerus is like the level that they aspire to. Angels, all the angels are stronger than Goku. Then there's the Grand Priest, and then there's the bodyguards of the what's it called, Zeno, and then there's Zeno. He's just Zeno. Like if we're talking about who are the stronger than Goku in the same anime even. But other animes, yeah, they have people that are stronger than Goku. But like I know 100%, like very hardcore anime fans, Goku can reach their level because if he trains hard enough, he will get there. Saiyans have no limits, and yeah,
I think there is a
the-
problem with like trying to compare Goku with other animes because like the universes are just different. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
but like
How it was
The
made,
I
yeah,
universes
yeah.
understand
are
that.
completely different.
Like
So when you
I
want to compare, you have to look at their feats and their powers. You know, you can't
Yeah.
really say
mhm.
that oh he just
Yeah,
when it comes to strength, you can't really decide. You just have to look at the feats of the character.
Yeah,
I'll,
no, and I
yeah,
think the video that Alnemer mentioned to you a while ago, Jeenzo, is actually probably from the same person. The video that you watched, yeah, he made one where it was like the original classic, and then the other one was Dragon Ball versus the DC comics, like
Mm.
yeah.
Superman in DC comics.
One a huge comparison that people make all the time is One Punch Man versus Goku.
No, no, no,
I'll
no.
just
Don't.
I'll just say
Don't.
I'll just say this.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I love Saitama. I love him so much. But let me just
Yeah,
say
I love
one
him
thing.
too. I watched the
Yeah,
anime. I love him.
yeah. Goku in his base form can beat Saitama in his death punch mode. Basically,
Yeah.
Goku can
Goku
beat
can
him in
one
his
punch
death
the
punch.
One Punch Man,
Yeah.
basically.
I remember
Basically,
someone telling me that Goku can just teleport Saitama in the outer space and he's gonna be dead because like
I don't
he's
believe
still
that.
human.
No, but
He's
no,
still
but
human.
Saitama. But wait, but Saitama was thrown into space in the anime, and nothing
Yeah,
happened to him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
On the moon.
he
yeah.
was
But
in
he was
on the
He
moon.
just hold his breath.
on the
Just
moon.
hold your
Yeah,
breath.
exactly. But like,
It also
how
it
long can
also
he
it's
hold
in
his
real life
breath?
as well.
Right.
You know, it's
So
in
Yeah,
real
but like,
life when you go to space.
it's same with Goku. Goku can't breathe in space. It's like just only the outer region of the space, like of the atmosphere. That's it. But like if he goes further into space, he can't breathe. Saiyans have like they can technically can stand it a bit, but no. The only technically creature that can survive in space is Frieza. This is why Cell
Yeah.
was able to survive in space because he had Frieza DNA in
self.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I
But
think the difference is Saitama cannot teleport Goku into space. That's the
Or like
difference.
in another planet.
Goku would never stoop that low. Goku, if he would
Uh,
fight Saitama, he would want to fight him in his
Fight
strongest
fairly. Yeah.
state. Yeah, even
Exactly.
in what's it called in the death battle, I think in Superman versus Goku, there was a kryptonite, and what did Goku do? He grabbed the kryptonite and threw it, chucked it like really far away, so he can fight Superman at his strongest. And then like
That's
that
just
was the first
Goku.
death battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
just Goku. But anyways, are we finishing now? Because I have just one thing about the wrestling thing that I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So some of the Dragon Ball aspired things in wrestling that I do is my wrestling attire. Actually, I have like a mask that like opens up. Check it on my Instagram, guys. I'll give you
Send
my
us a
Instagram.
picture. Yeah. Yeah.
I made a scouter for the
Yeah, I
cosplay.
saw it.
The scouter is one of my favorite things, Dragon Ball. I didn't put in my keys yet. I have like a keychain that has Dragon Radar still in my car. I still didn't put in my keychain. I bought it like a few days ago. But anyways, in wrestling, my attire actually has like the ass Dragon Ball with the scouter.
We just got
Other than that, some of the moves I do from the top rope, I have a jumping forearm basically. Like I go and then dive on the other person, like with the forearm, like to the face. But like my setup to it is making a Kamehameha kind of gesture and then like driving the forearm. That's
Mm.
one. And another one is like I actually like charge up a Kamehameha and like attack the guy in the gut basically. And then do I have others? I'm not sure. Maybe there's other inspirations. But then the final one, which is my finisher, I even made a comparison. I made a video of a comparison to both. I was gonna call it the final smash because the inspiration, yeah, the inspiration is from Vegeta, and it was gonna be final flash. I was opting to make it called the final comet, but now people like meteor fall, so now it's called meteor fall.
Meteor fall.
So
Wow.
basically,
Oh, me too.
yes. So basically, the move is I jump from the top rope, like you know the turnbuckle, right?
Yeah.
For wrestling. So I jump from the top rope, and then I drive knee first. So my knee goes on the chest of the other guy.
Ooh.
So like yeah. So sometimes it's like it's chest to throat basically.
Mhm.
Knee goes chest to throat. So the inspiration for that was Vegeta actually. When they were on Namek, when they were fighting the Ginyu Force, they were getting their ass beat by Raykum. As they were about to die, Goku shows up, dispatches Raykum in like 2 seconds. Berter and Jace, they try to fight Goku like 2-on-1, and he just beats them like this. When Vegeta came to, Krillin told Goku like, "You killed them really easily, and we had like such a hard time." He was like, "Oh, I think they're still alive." Vegeta's eyes like they were red there. He was like, "Must dispatch of them, must kill, must kill." Literally, jumps on Bertha's neck, knee first, killing him instantly. That's the inspiration for the movie. He just, but with the knee to the neck of Bertha, I was like, a knee to the neck. It's a wrestling move, but no one does it. No one does it because people think it's really simple. It's easy to make, simple move. But like from the top rope, diving on the guy, not a lot of people did it. And I wanted to look at videos of people who did it so I can like kind of have an idea how to do it. Yeah, I didn't find any. My friend, he's like our trainer as well in wrestling. He got me a video. I saw it. I'm like, okay, that looks cool. Let me try to make it look even cooler. My version is like the jump is like how Vegeta actually jumped, like arms up and then like driving the knee first on the guy's neck. Basically, I make it look more theatrical. So I have like a comparison video of Vegeta jumping and doing it, and then me doing it on another guy. The guy, when I hit him, people were telling me like, is he, because his body like literally like went limp. I kind of got concerned after that backstage. I asked him like, is he fine? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, the Dragon Ball inspired a lot of things in my day-to-day life.
I honestly feel like we need the part 2 just for you, you know, for wrestling and other stuff, you know.
Yeah, if I can say this, whatever I said today, whatever like happens right now about Dragon Ball, whatever I talked about, I can't even say that's like 20 or 30% of what I have.
Yeah.
About
we
Dragon
can
Ball.
feel it,
like,
you know, like
yeah.
It's a whole episode of its own.
We didn't even talk about our favorite moves, like
yeah.
our favorite power. See?
You just spark another topic.
No, Ibrahim, I actually want to know your favorite move. I want to judge.
Vegeta Stardust Crusader. Why, is that bad?
That's one. Nice one. Well done.
Bro, it's sick. What do you mean?
That's,
Yeah. Just
I
throw it
love
out.
it. I love how no, like even when he just chucks
Not
it,
even
like
a question. Yeah.
it's now mine is the final flash, but like I kind of forgot about that. But that's actually such a sick move. I love it. Sometimes in the gym, I actually do like some poses with like energy balls in my hand or something, just like basically just chucking them. But yeah, do you guys have favorite moves?
For me, not really, not much. Yeah. I know. That's why we had you as guests, guys, because we're not as super fans as you. Okay.
Why not this then?
No,
Why are you here?
that's the main purpose. Because like for when Amy and I decided to do this Akira Toriyama episode, we might not give it proper justice.
Give it
if it's
justice,
just, for if it's just the two of us, because we know him, we have watched Dragon Ball since we were kids. But like it's different when someone as passionate as you guys are here to talk about it, because you really know Dragon Ball from A to Z. Like you know more than us, even though this is an anime podcast. So yeah, we are really glad to have you guys here. Just to wrap up the episode, anything that you want to promote, guys, like your Instagram or YouTube, if you have any socials that you want us to follow. Let's start with you, Alnemer. Yeah.
I just have Instagram. It's just i.alnemer. I don't really use social media a lot. I used to stream, but then I stopped due to studying. Maybe I'll get back to it in the future. And if I do, my stream name is The Boiled Cat.
Boiled Cat? I love it. It's nice.
That's my online name. Basically, my gaming name is just Boiled Cat.
Okay, we will have another discussion for that. Why are you so mean to cats?
It has a backstory, okay? It has a backstory.
We will talk
By the
about
way,
that next time you're here.
I think you should change your Instagram name to Boiled Cat as well. That would be
Oh, really?
Just
I
so
think
you
about
know. How about you, Jeenzo?
Mine is HMD Jeenzo. If you see like a guy sitting with monkeys, that's me. Like literally, my DP is monkeys are around me. Mostly, I do my stuff over there. I post some random stuff about anime. I have like some anime transitions. My next one, hopefully, is gonna be about Dragon Ball, like just transitioning from real life into anime. I did one about Demon Slayers, about Attack on Titan, and just random ones as well. So hopefully the next one is going to be about Dragon Ball. Check me out, guys, on HMD Jeenzo. You're not going to regret it.
Okay, and what about you, Vivs? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just follow me at Vivs Blackmage on Instagram. That's also my Twitch handle. And obviously subscribe to the Ara Ara channel, guys. And how about you, Amy?
And,
Yeah,
can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go for it.
I just knew you were gonna do that. I just knew.
By the way,
And I have a feeling Alnemer who's not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Give your
I'm
best.
gonna be caught lacking.
wait, let me try my best. Wait.
That's not
Yeah.
bad. That's not bad. Pretty good.
That,
Better than
I think that
ours.
would have been better than what Vivs and I could do, but
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
yeah,
how
Amy?
about you, Amy? Anything to promote?
no, nothing. Just follow me on Just Amy Thing, And yeah, guys, obviously follow the Ara Ara channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode and remembering Akira Toriyama's works with us today. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you,
Yep.
Jeenzo and Alnemer. Bye.
Thank you. See you.